How's it going, Jack Attackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my continuation of the If I Was the Showrunner series for The Flash final season. This is for episode 12, titled The Impossible, but one thing before we get into the episode you guys should note. Obviously I mentioned this at the beginning of the season. The real final season of The Flash is, I believe, going to only be 13 episodes, so this technically would be the penultimate episode, the second to last episode of the series. However, as you guys know, as I mentioned, there are actually going to be 22 episodes, so basically we have a whole other half a season to go, basically. I don't know how to do math. Yeah, because 11 plus 11 is 22, right? Right, guys? But yeah, so this isn't the penultimate episode. This isn't the second to last episode. We still have how many more to go? I am so stupid and don't even know how to do basic math. Incredible. 10? 9? I don't know. 10 including this one? Maybe? No. I don't know. Okay, stop, Jack. You are... What's going on? Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, this is episode 12, and there will be 22 episodes total. So don't worry about that. We have a lot of story to tell still. But without further ado, all that mumbo jumbo aside, let's jump on in to the episode. Shall we? The episode starts off a few hours after the events of the last one. Bart and Barry are now at Ferris Air, which has been abandoned. You really think this is a discreet enough area? Barry questions. Yeah, totally. Why? Bart asks. Thawne, Eobard. He's sort of dead set on killing me in every timeline imaginable. Hence the bunker, Barry admits. You'd be able to fight him off, Bart insists. No. If you knew what happened between me and Cobalt Blue, then you would know that he basically crippled me physically. I mean, to the point where my speed healing didn't even help, Barry exclaims. Then it looks like we are going to have to do a little physical therapy, Bart jokes. There's a brief silence. I'm only doing this for myself, Barry remarks. Well, I have to believe you'll change your mind, Bart replies. Barry sighs. All right, what the hell do you want me to do? I mean, how am I even going to stand my ground against Eddie? It just seems impossible, Barry exclaims. Well, that's the thing, Flash. You literally are the impossible, Bart says. The intro sequence plays. It cuts back to Barry and Bart. When was the last time you tapped into the Speed Force? Bart asked. Not since that night with Cobalt, Barry replied. Well, have you tried to tap into it since then? Bart questioned. No, Barry said solemnly. Okay, well, try to. This is a big step toward your recovery, Bart exclaimed. Barry got into a running stance, closes his eyes, and took a deep breath. I don't know why the certain tenses are different that I'm reading. Like it's past tense and then also present tense. Sorry about that. Run, Barry, run, Bart shouts as Barry then takes off faster than the speed of light. Bart jumps into the air and yells in excitement. Woohoo! Yes, baby, that's what I'm talking about, he shouts. Barry then races back over to where Bart is. So, I still got it, Barry admits. Damn right you do, Bart replies. All right then. What's next? Barry questions. I don't know, do a few more laps or something, Bart says. I literally just did 10,691, Barry exclaims. Oh, then, push-ups? Bart says. You didn't really think this whole training thing through, did you? Barry questions. Yeah, not so much, but I know after all these years of being the Flash, you must have done something to get you into the, groove of things, Bart exclaims. Been dormant for too long, maybe, Barry admits. Well, do you think you could face off against Cobalt? Bart questions. Are you kidding? We've been over this. Absolutely not. I mean, look, just go back to where you came from, okay? I'll figure things out on my own. You've been a big help, but I'm done here for now, Barry exclaims. You know I can't just leave, Barry, Bart says. Yeah, well, I'll leave then, Barry remarks as he then runs away from Bart. Did this guy really just forget I'm a speedster too? Bart says to himself. Bart then trots after Barry and eventually catches up to him. Barry looks to his right and sees the blurry figure of Bart staring right at him. Hey there, Pops, Bart says. Barry then charges at Bart and tackles him to the ground. The two's momentum makes them speedily tumble across the runway of ferrous air. "What the hell are you doing?" Bart says angrily as he struggles to get Barry off of him. "Leave me alone. Leave this godforsaken timeline alone. Just go, now," Barry says sternly. "Not gonna happen, old man," Bart says as he punches Barry in the ribs. Barry groans and falls over to his side. Bart gets up and stands over him. I gotta fix this. This present and past tense. "Stop this," Bart says out of breath. Barry bars his teeth and roars. He then speedily gets up and tries to punch Bart in the face. Bart luckily dodges the attack, and Barry falls to the ground again. "I'm faster than you, Barry. You're no match for a fight. Not now anyways, so just please," Bart starts to say, as he then extends his hand toward Barry. "Get up, and let's continue this training. Together." Barry begins to sob and places the side of his face onto the ground. He looks broken. Bart stares at him for a moment. He then kneels down beside him and touches his back. "Barry... Grandpa, what's wrong?" Bart questions. "I can't do this, Bart. God, I don't even know what I'm doing. All of this is just so confusing. I've lost everything," Barry admits. "Not everything. Not yet," Barry tells him. "Where's Cobalt Blue?" Barry asks suddenly. I don't know. No one knows. Which is why we need to be ready for him when he comes," Bart says. "You told me that he has certain plans to find me. What were they?" Barry questions worriedly. "I've heard from your acquaintance Max that he's supposedly putting together some sort of a legion," Bart says. "Like a Legion of Doom?" Barry asks. "No. Something worse. Something a bit more negative," Bart exclaims. Barry takes Bart's hand. I don't want to die," Barry remarks. "I can't guarantee you won't. I mean, we're superheroes. But if we keep trying to get stronger, you have a better chance of surviving," Bart exclaims. "I'm scared," Barry admits. "So am I. But remember who you are. You've been through so much already. You're brave," Bart says. Bart pulls Barry off the ground. "I think I remember a little," Barry remarks. "That's good, and that's a start. Now come on, let's do some more exercises," Bart exclaims. The two race off down the runway, and the outro plays, and the episode ends. So that is episode 12 of the Flash final season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.